Hey guys, Deborah's Pinching Pesos here, and yesterday I went shopping. It was my birthday, and I hit up two Goodwills. I went to one in the morning, spent about 45 minutes there, and then I went to one in the evening and spent about 45 minutes to an hour there. I spent $100 at each store, but I picked up one item that's going to pay for the entire day. So it's time for the hey ho ha video. Woo! No? Okay. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get started. So I'll just start with this thing here. I actually I bought one of these berserkers. I actually have another one. I have a whole bunch of these darts. I bought the darts, I guess they were a Target clearance, and then they had them for like 99 cents, and I thought that I could send them to Amazon, but it just didn't turn out that that was like a good thing to do. So I have all of the darts, and so I bought this gun for $2.99 yesterday, and then I have the other one for $2.99, and I'm going to go ahead and just lot it up with the darts, and somebody's going to buy it for Christmas. I just know it. So there's only a couple of them that have sold, and there's only a couple of them that have actually been listed, so it doesn't really have a good representation of what is going on. I figure if all else fails, I could sell it locally for $20 with the darts and be good to go. So there's that. The next thing I bought was these Caruso hair curlers. I always pick these up if I see them. These were $6.99. When you pick them up, make sure that you check the rollers, because a lot of times these rollers will get dry and just totally deteriorate. So make sure you check the rollers inside. Don't just trust the way that it looks. Like, push on them, press on them, make sure they're not deteriorating. This one actually has everything inside. I think they probably got used once. I mean, it has pretty much everything in here, including the instructions and all the different things. These sell for, I didn't think I saw this exact one, Caruso, but let's see. This one's got a blue box, but they're all about the same. I generally will sell them for $29.95 or $39.95 depending on, and then if they're $29.95, then I'll charge for shipping, and if they're $39.95, it'll be free shipping. But anyway, so they're pretty consistent on their sales numbers. I've always priced them right around that price. So next thing I bought was a sealed Cranium game. This is actually going to go off to Amazon. It was $4.99, and they sell for about $17.49 Prime, $18.50, $23.99. It's not the same price as I brought up yesterday, but nonetheless, it's still, even if I sold it for $17.49, that's still about a $6 or $7 profit on it, I believe. So let me just go ahead and get Inventory Lab up here. I normally just do that. Oops, not Inventory Lab. Okay, so that'll be easier. Okay, next up was this, and I didn't do any research on it at all. It's a cassette recorder by ONN, O-N-N, and it has a microphone included. So I didn't, it's like a Walmart brand. I didn't look it up at all. I just threw it in my cart. I guess I probably could have scanned it, huh? Oh, look, it's listed. 10 offers. Used. That's a horrible picture. Look at that picture. Boy, that's bad. Prime 24, 3 to 5 days. Why is it 3 to 5 days Prime? That's weird. Have you ever seen that before? They all say that. Oh, this one doesn't. Why would it? If I order within the next 63 hours, I'll get it by next Friday? That's very bizarre. So it looks like I can probably price this around 45 bucks. So that wasn't a bad grab then. I paid $4.99 for it. It's actually new, but the box is all disheveled and messed up. So this will be used like new or used very good. So yeah, 45 bucks. That's not bad. Okay, next up, this was for Amazon. This is Andrea Bocelli. It was $1.99, and looks like FBA price for new is $17.49. So that puts my profit at $11. Not bad. Okay, then I picked up 3 of these. This is Big Lebowski mod. If you see the dude, you might want to pick him up. So this one is $24.99. That's new. I can't sell this one as new because the box is all messed up and torn, and so is the other one. All of them just have really awful boxes. So I'll probably price it somewhere around like $19.95. And I might just end up putting it over on eBay because there's none listed on eBay right now. So that could actually be to my advantage. Yeah, I was just trying to see what the other ones went for. So it actually might be to my advantage to stick it over on eBay just because there aren't any over there right now. Then I picked up these things. And they were all taped together. They're new without a box. They have the instructions taped to it. And so I went to look them up. They were $2.99. I got 2 of them. And these were called, yeah, Epoca. And I've bought other cold brew systems before, and they've always done really well. Like I've had this Toddy one before. And my browser just died. We'll wait. Okay, so let me find it here. Give me a freaking break. So this is what I have, is the cold brew iced coffee brewing system. Looks like they're selling for anywhere from $48 to $60. I didn't look it up on Amazon. And that would be it here. Primula. And I need to look up that keyword too. Instead of Epoca. Looks like they're 26 over on Amazon's. So for $2.99, I could probably sell them for about $29.95 free shipping. Let's see. Yeah, it looks about consistent. $29.95. So that's what I'll do. Not bad for $2.99. And then I bought this vintage like rabbit stapler just because I didn't look it up or anything. I just thought it was interesting. And it was old. I mean, it's from 1984, so pretty vintage. 30 plus years old, 31 years old. I don't know. It could be worthless, but let's see. Vintage rabbit stapler. Oh, there's one. Look. $18.99. I don't think mine's a Lobico though. Mine is Action Industry. Yeah. So I can just price it probably like $19.95. It'll be something nostalgic. It's kind of cute. Then I bought one of these, and I've actually had one of these before. And for some reason it was still listed over, somebody had seen the listing on Attaway, and it was closed out, but I think they had gotten there from like Google search, and they were asking me, they said, oh, I know the box is messed up, but, you know, is the item new? And that one that I had, it actually was new. It was unused, and but the box was like all torn up. What these are is they're grills that you use newspaper inside to grill. And the guy wanted to know if I still had the item, and I had to tell him, oh no, that sold like a long time ago. And then here I go, stumble upon one, so I might actually already have a buyer for this if it's new. I didn't look inside. Looks like this one's been used, but I can clean it up. I paid $6.99 for it. The other one I sold, I would have to say I sold it for over $50. It might have been $80. I don't remember exactly. I picked up another Cocomotion. I had put a BOLO out for these about 3 years ago, back when they were $80 used. The BOLO killed them. They died, and people couldn't give them away for 20 bucks. Last year, I put mine on Amazon merchant fulfilled, and I sold through all of them. I had 7. I sold through all 7 in about a 5-week period for $39.95, $34.95. I was going back and forth, plus shipping. And then this year, I had stopped picking them up. I didn't pick up any of them this year, and then I picked one up last month, and I sent it into Amazon just trying to see if they were going to be worth picking up this year. And it sold pretty much right away within the first week for $35 Prime. Right now, the lowest Prime price is $49. There was one that had been listed for $39. It's no longer there, so it must have sold. So the lowest Prime price right now for a used Cocomotion is $49. So this one was $3.99, so I went ahead and picked it up, and I'll be sending that in. I picked this up for $4.99. It is a walnut vintage cutting board for like turkey. It's a carving tray, and it has everything there. I'm pretty sure that it's unused. It's beautiful. Hang on, let me get all this stuff off of here. Yeah, this is new. This is not used. All this stuff is new. Here. And so you can see, it's just really gorgeous. And I figured it's just the right time for it with Thanksgiving coming up. So I went ahead and bought it. Like I said, it was $4.99. Let me get this paper back on here. Okay, I'll just, whatever. It's like super dangerous if you're not careful with it. Go hold somebody. Okay. So when I got to looking up, that one's made in Japan. So I didn't find one that was exactly like that. Vintage walnut carving. I think it's carving tray. I don't think it's called a carving board. Yeah, it might be called a carving board. It's a Red Wing. Red Wing. Yeah, it just says carving board. And I saw some other ones that had sold for a fairly decent amount of money. This is very similar. So I went ahead and picked it up. I don't really know what I'm going to price it at. I maybe price it at like $39, maybe $39. Free shipping, maybe? Okay. The next thing I bought was actually really big and heavy. It's a Crockpot grill. It's a crock grill. And, ow, it's been used, super heavy. It's been used, but it's in good condition. I didn't pay any attention to the fact that I don't have the freaking charger. But it looks like it's just a regular one, so I should be able to get one of those, no problem. Like it's just a kind of universal style. Little 2-hole plug thing. Rival Crock. Oh, that's not how you spell rival. Okay. So here's one that was new. It sold for $69.95. Mine's obviously not new. So I was thinking somewhere along the lines of like $39. $39 free shipping or like $29 plus shipping. Contingent on me getting one of those cords. I only paid, I'm gonna pay for this $4.99. And then I have a BOLO for you guys that is pretty spectacular. I paid $7.99 for this. It's a clear blue easy fertility monitor. It's new. It's still sealed up. And the current price is $235. You can see that it has 647 reviews, with the majority of them being 5 stars, which is always good. You can look at Keepa here. It looks like Amazon came in at $210 back on October the 20th and then sold out. Looks like they had them for, what, 3 days? Yeah. Sold out. The price has gotten as high as $339. And right now it looks like it is settling at $235. So I was trying to read like what kind of questions they had. I didn't look at the price on eBay. I actually already knew about this item. It was told about it from another reseller. It's like one sold for $71. That's why you don't do auctions. Auctions suck. $117. Here's $100. $119. So way better on Amazon. Double the money on Amazon. Here's the one I have. $129. Still awesome though. Awesome. So BOLO for those. And also, okay, so I've got a whole bunch of more stuff here, and then I have another item that's like knocked my socks off. I didn't even look it up until today. I went ahead and bought it like blindly. I've got these vintage skates. I always pick up older skates. They generally sell for at least $40 for me. I paid $6.99 for these ones. Yeah, so I'll price them probably $49.95. And these are, I mean, these are spectacular condition, like amazing condition. Okay. If there was a fire, I wouldn't be able to escape this room right now. Next up is this box of Tinker Toys. It doesn't have the lid. I don't know how many are in there, but I paid $3.99 for it. And I'll show you Tinker Toys. The lot of them, and here's the box I have, but you can see there's like assorted Tinker Toys here for $45. These are the wood, it looks like wood ones. I remember playing with those when I was a kid. So I went ahead and picked these up for $3.99. I will probably price them somewhere around $29.95, I think, and I'll take them out of the box. So I'm just going to say that they're loose Tinker Toys. I bought these Solomon trail shoes. It looks like they were only worn once. Like the bottoms are, they have no wear to them. They were worn on a trail. You can see it. But they have no actual, like, consistent wear. It still has all the texture to all the little nubs. So, these are pretty, like, new. I'm going to clean the bottoms off, and then there's really just, like, they're just in great condition. So, these, I feel like I need some music or something playing. I saw some used ones. See, these are the ones I have new. The used ones were going for about $39 from what I could tell. So I think $39.95 should be. And these ones went for $44. Those are the ones I have. With the condition that they're in, I really think that like $49.95 free shipping would be very reasonable. And then if I got a best offer for $35 or up, then I'd go ahead and take it. I paid $9.99 for them. I got these Clark's desert shoes, desert boots. They're in really good condition. They just have a little bit of like dirty on them. I've sold, and it's not even like water stains or anything. It's just like normal dirt, like normal. I've sold a couple of pair of desert boots before, and they sell fairly well. So I went ahead and picked these up. I didn't find this exact pair, but you can see that they sell for a decent amount of money. These are $50. These went on auction, which I don't trust at all. So I will probably price them right about like $59.95 or best offer. And then if they go for anything over $40, I'd go ahead and take it. I paid $8.99 for these ones. And you can see they actually weren't used very much. Like the bottoms aren't very dark. Normally you can tell ones that have been used. Picked up this Walkman for $1.99. It would have been worth $25, but it doesn't work. The motor runs, but it doesn't turn, so obviously the belt is no good anymore. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this, and I'm going to start lotting these up as for repair, because I had been just throwing away little electronics like this that, you know, the belts have gone bad, because I'm no good at replacing them. I've tried, and I kill them all. But like the electronic voice recorders and stuff like that, I'm just going to start keeping them, and then when I get like 10 of them together, then I'm just going to put them as a, you know, like a handyman special, you know. This is a good BOLO. It's a Catchphrase Junior in electronic. I paid $1.99 for this one. And if you look, Catchphrase Electronic Junior, they go for about $25. Free shipping. So that's a nice little pickup. Go ahead and pick these up. I mean, it's used. These are all used also. And I've sold the other regular Catchphrase ones, but they didn't seem to bring in as much money. Like, see, it only brings in like 10, 12. So definitely keep an eye out for the Catchphrase Juniors, because $25 is a great price, and I can't imagine that any thrift store would price this very high, because it's just nothing. It's to the person pricing this item, this is nothing. It's just a plastic toy piece of crap. So $1.99 is what I paid for mine. So that's a quick $25. I've talked about MBTs before. I always pick them up if I see them and they're in good condition. These are awesome. They are really actually kind of cute. They have ribbon that runs through the back outside, and then they're two-tone tan and chocolate brown, and they're in really great condition. They were not used very much at all. They don't have like any really funky feet things inside, so I'm going to price these at probably $79. And I paid $9.99 for them. You have to be careful if you buy like the men's MBT sneakers, because they have a tendency, it has foam, like the sole is foam, and that foam has a tendency of rotting, of getting dry rot. So really inspect the soles of the sneakers, like the men's sneakers. And I picked up these Doc Martens. If anybody wants to help me with these, I would appreciate it. They're suede. They're size 11, so that would be like a 13 in men's. And they have like the seam runs down the middle. And I did a search and I couldn't really find this style. So I don't really know what to price these at. They're the ones, they're made in they're the made in England ones. And they're in really good condition. Like, it's pretty impressive. They have a little bit of wear on the inside heel, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to Doc Martens. But yeah, so I paid $9.99 for them, but I don't really know what to price them at. And the very last thing, which was my kind of sleeper item that I bought and didn't even research or anything. You can't sell these on eBay. You can sell the parts, like you can sell the pieces if you want, but you can't sell the units. I paid $12.99 for it. It's a CPAP machine, and it has everything. The instructions and the mask and the hose and the machine are all in here. And like I said, you can't sell them on eBay, but I can sell it on Amazon. So let me find it. I don't remember the exact name. It is a REM Star Pro M series. Why can't I find it now? Don't you hate that when you like just had something and then now you can't find it? Hang on, I'm gonna have to have a link in here somewhere. I sent it to my friend. There we go. Right here. Remstar Auto. Oh, that's why, because it's said differently. Remstar Auto with humidifier, SD card, and heated tube. So I have all of these pieces. All of them. And the used price on these is $3.89 and $4.15. Which is pretty consistent. Looks like $400 is the going rate on these used, until some ding-dong priced one at like $125 and somebody was at $59. It probably said something along the lines of doesn't have this, and this. And then it looks like the price, nobody had one used for a couple days, and then the price went up to $4.15 and $3.89. So, yay! I paid $12.99 for it, so that's going to be an awesome return on my money. So that's it. That's all the stuff I bought. I got you a few things to look out for, and I have to get this stuff listed like over the weekend. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I know it was a little dry. Like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling very well today. Yesterday was my birthday, and the bartender decided he wanted to give me free drinks, and so I mixed things that I shouldn't have mixed, and then I felt really yucky all day today. And it's almost 8 o'clock, and I just now am feeling kind of normal. So anyway, so sorry if this is kind of dry and kind of lame. I will see y'all next time. I need to do my sales update. I'll do that tomorrow. So expect a sales update. I know it's late, but I'll get it done tomorrow.